Hi everybody, this is Odd Samurai, and today I'm gonna be reacting to ReZero Season 4, Episode 3. So, just like yesterday, I'll apologize in advance if I cough, but it is what it is. So, let's talk about Episode 2. First off, Subaru's change of wardrobe. Like, yes, he's not the only one. Emilia changed hers, but she always does it. Though Rem and Ram also did it. So that's interesting on its own. And they're not even like wearing each other's colors. So I feel like there's more also like in this time that they're apart emotionally. I feel like just them not really trying to feel each other's shoes is being reflected like this. But yeah, Subaru. So in the first arc, he has a tracksuit, which I mean, that's what he came in with, but also it's very much a signifier of his status as an outsider and just his, the part of his neat identity. Then when he gets to the mansion in Arc 2, that's the only arc before this one where he uses another outfit, which is the butler outfit. And I think that probably represented him doing his best to become a part of this group of characters that lived in the mansion. And the butler outfit was the way to symbolize it, as we see in episode 8 when he gets the lap pillow and he's breaking down. Some of what he says is about like, I tried so hard for everyone here to like me and to fit in, but I just hadn't been succeeding, and that tears him up inside. So I feel like that's the significance of the butler outfit. But then he goes back to the tracksuit in Arc 3, and he keeps it until, through Arc 3, 4, and 5. So I feel like that's more so of him just going back to his, or not going back, but dealing with his self-hatred and just the root cause of it as well during Arc 4, when we find out why he was a NEET in the first place with his parents and all that. That's still, like, Season 2, Episode 4, my favorite episode in anime. But yeah, then Season 4, he still has it. He still probably feels like the aftermath of that is still, trying to do his best with the lessons that he learned in Arc 4. So the tracksuit stays. And it was also like to really separate him from the rest of the knights. He still is very much unique in his approach to the world and all the other characters. But then here, he just feels like he really has blended in with everyone else, now that his connections are at their strongest that we've seen them. And I like that we keep the black and orange color scheme, but we add green to it, which I'm not sure what it could be the meaning for that. But yeah, that was all. I just wanted to like try and figure out why we're saying probably goodbye to the tracksuit forever. So I really wanted to talk about it. It hurts, but I think it was meant to happen at some point. So the guy at the bar, from the prosthetic leg, we can see that he was also one of the people that tried to reach the watchtower and failed. So it was from experience that he was talking, not just hearsay. Also, the birds. The birds have been heading to the tower for like the past year. And what do you know? Subaru arrived to this world around a year or so. Coincidence? I don't know. Then in the talk between Julius and Subaru, I completely missed that he said that he has the divine protection of spirits. Yeah, divine protection of guiding spirits. So something to keep in mind. That is not just out of, sheer hard work, but something he was born with. And yeah, I like when he says, "Why do you appear even more vexed than I am?" Which is like, of course, Julius is frustrated and sad about his own situation. But unlike Subaru, he doesn't let it show on his face. And it's one of the reasons why Julius admires and envies Subaru. The fact that he's not necessarily an open book, but he very much lets his emotions be on full display. Whereas Julius doesn't feel like he can do that. So I feel like that's a nice moment between them because of that. And even just the way that Subaru banters with him, I don't think there's any sort of real animosity anymore. Like, yeah, the feeling of inadequacy still lingers when he's with Julius. But more than that, he, because he understands Julius now better and sees the ways in which Julius is unhappy and just the areas in which he lacks. He's just a lot more relaxed and just cares about the guy. So yeah, really happy where their dynamic is going. I really liked those little moments when every time that Subaru was like, something is about to happen, we need to do this, or I have a hunch, please let me explain. Well, not explain, but just, I just got this feeling that something is very dangerous here. And at first, Ram will be like, I don't know. Because even though she's seen how Subaru's timing can be very, very resourceful, she still can't help but be a little cautious. Whereas Emilia has, full confidence in him now, which I really love, especially comparing to where they were back in season 1. Like, oh my goodness, Emilia and Subaru's relationship has really changed for the better. But it was not an easy journey, but I'm glad we're here. To the point where, like, Emilia knows. if Subaru is saying something, it's for a very good reason, especially in a, a very high stakes, grave danger circumstance. Lastly, we see, and in the last loop, Ram is able to see whoever is from the point of view of whoever is sniping at Subaru. And her eye starts bleeding. So I think it's because she was overusing her divine protection. Since we do see during season 2 that when Otto does that, he also bleeds. But in what way, right? Was Ram using her divine protection because she just was using it for too long of a period of time? Or because she used it on a human? I guess we'll have to wait and see. Okay. Now that I yapped to my heart's content, let's start the episode in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Where is everyone else? Where is Beatrice? Yeah. Damn, they really got scattered? Oh, he went out of his way to reach out to Ram. That's why I said we shouldn't have brought her. Oh. Oh, so Tidna? And Patracie! Okay. Ram can for a little bit. Oh yeah, this part reminds me of the one in opening 3, but instead of past deaths, makes me think of future deaths. But he's wearing the tracksuit in them, so I don't know. Yo, the animation style here is so good. Yo, the way that sand looks. Uh, that's good to know. Uh, I wouldn't listen to Freud. Oh, okay. Let's go the opposite of what Freud said. Dead end? Oh, right. How did he know? Weird. Oh, maybe it's something related to door crossing? Like, dark magic? Huh. This feels ominous. Hmm. Yes, everyone. Why did he drop the water? What? That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, that's... Why is this door different? So, whatever this is not just making them sluggish, but... Yeah. Very irritable. Oh... Yeah, we can't let it get to us. mm, uh, are they not the same? But yeah, I get what she's saying. Ooh, she's actually asking. Oh god. What is he gonna do? He's gonna punch her? Holy shit. Oh my god, this is getting dark. Oh, this is upsetting. Fuck. Fuck. Oh no. I I don't trust that. Uh, oh shit. Okay. Oh no. Uh, yeah, yeah. Fire? What is that? What is that? What the hell is that? What is that? What is that? A Mavist? Fire on its back? I don't like that sound. Oh boy. Uh, uh, is the witch's scent on him strong enough to be really, for Mavis to be really attracted to him yet? Uh, oh, Patricia? Oh, that did not do enough. Okay. Uh. Mm. Oh my god. Oh? What? Who? Oh, that was Ram? Who? Oh, never mind. Yeah, I thought they looked like needles, but since she collapsed, I thought it might have been Ram's winged magic. Okay. That's definitely the sniper from episode 2. Oh my lord. That first half was so disturbing. I really like the ending so far. I'm just gonna need a moment. Oh, TK? That's so interesting. He's the first guy to participate in opening or ending in ReZero. Ooh, whose hand? Yo, give me a minute. So, I'd completely forgot before Subaru mentioned that, you know, the area around the watchtower is surrounded by the Witch of Embis miasma. But hey, I realized on my own very early, from the moment that Subaru like destroys the lamp that Foxidna has or had, that I was like, oh, whatever it's here that's making them tired, it's also making them easy to anger. And I was very right. I just did not expect it to get to the to the insanity level that it did. Man, I'm almost scared revisiting that section of the episode. That's how effective they were at conveying how everyone was not on their right minds. I will say that despite the extreme nature of the things they did, especially Subaru, I think that there is some truth to what they were saying. Not to the extent of what actually came out of their mouths, but more so in a, if what they were saying it was like a 10 in terms of like extreme of what their actual feelings are. And then their actual feelings is like a 2 or a 4. I still think there's a small moderated version of that. Like Ram believing Subaru doesn't truly care about Ram. Like, I feel like a small moderated version of that exists within her already before this place really pushed it to its extreme. Same as Subaru. Saying like, it makes me so sick to think that you look so much like Rem. Because that does make me think that there's a part of him in the back of his mind that does get, a sort of just very, upset. Is very, something that you can't control. Is very in your gut. That every time he looks at Ram, he just remembers how much guilt he feels towards what happened about Rem, and just the way he feels powerless, that he still hasn't been able to undo what happened to her. But yeah, oh my god, that was freaking intense. Like, I never want to see Subaru kill one of his friends like this again. Even if we know that it was the witch's miasma. Pushing him to this extreme levels of anger. It was still very upsetting. And there's definitely something about, like, what was the reason to making the deaths in this, like, gray bluish filter. It kind of gives it a, like, almost a nightmare type of feel, like this isn't happening, but it is. And oh my god, bro. Even Patrasche being affected by this and killing the person she cares about the most. Oh, that really got to me. And actually seeing her eat Subaru's head off, good lord. Yeah, that... Just like Subaru, I was feeling unwell. So... Oh my god, and yeah, Subaru using invisible providence not to punch an enemy or gently help out an ally. It definitely I keep saying it, but man, was it upsetting. Sorry. I think this is like, getting eaten by the Great Rabbit is still, like, Subaru's death itself, that's the worst to me. But the lead up to the death, I think this has to be the new worst for me. it's so disturbing. I wonder what was up with the doors. Why did he was able to destroy the first two but not the third one? Was he the only one able to do that? He was the only one who was able to see them as the doors. But you know what? I'm not that curious. I really don't want them to go back that way anyway. And it's not like they will, since this girl found them and she didn't kill them on sight like she was doing with Subaru in episode 2. So what the hell is up with that? What the hell was up with the fire Mabist? Why was it there? I don't know, but I'm just glad that they were able to survive it. And it's just, man, the whiplash of seeing Subaru and Ram almost kill each other in the previous loop, and then in the next one she's able to sacrifice her life for his, and gives the reason that it's because Ram would cry if he died. Oh my god, my heart. ReZero, man. Just the completely different ways that things can go depending on the decisions Subaru takes, but also the way that other characters react to it and therefore inform their decisions based on that. It's something else. But yeah, it's just so interesting how much Ram cares for Rem, despite the fact that she doesn't remember anything. It's just based on what other people have told her about Rem. But she can just feel how important Rem was to her. And just based on that, she's this passionate and just, her utter belief on what Rem would want or care about. It's mind-blowing, considering the way she acted in season 2. Remember that one loop? When she was gonna leave Rem to die by Elsa's hands? And she was like, well, if she was my sister, then she'd know that protecting and serving Roswaal is my uttermost priority. But now I don't see any of that here. So, like, what changed in that 1 year between season 2 and season 3? Because right now it does not seem like Roswaal is her most top one precious person in her life. So yeah. Something to do with that synesthesia. as twins, that's what it talks about? Perhaps. But still, seems like a pretty big thing to me. But I'm gonna leave this here, so if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. Till next time, see ya.